It's time for the Morning Quickie with Sir William, the Duchess, and Cubby Kirk.
Good day, it's me, the Duchess, and I have with me none other than the one, the only, Sir William.
I'm here.
Do you have the news?
I do. You ready?
Everybody get ready for the most influential man in the world. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That guy.
You better get that checked out.
Our guy.
That is totally false.
Bill has saved lives just by asking, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? There's been multiple fertility clinics asking Bill for his help because if he did, they believe the world would be a better place. Everybody get ready for this guy. That guy, our guy, the most influential man in the world, Bill Guerin.
Thank you, Jeremy. And now in news headlines, the anticlimactic end of Robert Mueller's Russia probe allows President Donald Trump to relaunch his beleaguered presidency with a new swagger ahead of the 2020 election. Trump supporters called it a turning point, saying that with the lurid questions about election rigging out of the way, he will have a fresh chance to connect with Americans. There's a rare moment here for Donald Trump to get a bit of a reset, said Matt Schlapp, a Trump ally and chairman of the American Conservative Union. He's got a chance to reconnect with more Americans than he ever did previously. 4 weeks before the Lion Air jet plunged into the Java Sea in October, Congress passed little-notice provisions that gave the planes maker Boeing even more power to oversee itself, demonstrating the company's sway in Washington. It was another victory in Boeing's long-running, highly effective campaign to get the federal government to delegate more and more of the Federal Aviation Administration's safety responsibilities to the company. It was also a reflection of the inherent difficulties of having government workforce oversee the design and production of some of the world's most sophisticated machines. Federal investigators are scrutinizing whether the FAA failed to properly watch over Boeing, which has scrambled to make software fixes after 2 Boeing 737 MAX 8 jets crashed within 5 months. But the obscure provision in the new law shows how advocates in Congress considered the process that certified the planes to be too cumbersome. John Dean, former White House counsel to President Richard M. Nixon, warned that Attorney General William Barr may be hiding something fairly ugly inside the report filed by Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Barr's summary of the report said Mueller had found no evidence of collusion between Russia and the 2016 campaign of President Donald Trump. Mueller, Barr wrote, did not exonerate Trump of obstruction allegations. However, Barr said he and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein had concluded there wasn't sufficient evidence to make that accusation against the president. But Dean found the conclusion and the phrasing to be very curious. He put a little lipstick on something that might have been fairly ugly, he told CNN's Don Lemon. A man accused of sexually assaulting and kidnapping a Bloomingdale woman at gunpoint on Friday has been arrested, according to authorities. The man, whose name has not yet been released, is being held on felony charges and is expected in bond court this morning in DuPage County. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said in a statement late Saturday. He's accused of kidnapping the 21-year-old Bloomingdale woman from a parking lot at 344 West Army Trail Road in Bloomingdale at about 4:30 p.m. Friday, according to a news release from the Bloomingdale Police Department. He then drove around to various locations in Glendale Heights and Elgin before releasing her in Elgin, according to police. He fled the scene in a taxi to the area of Roosevelt and Clark in Chicago. Authorities announced Saturday night that the man was in custody. Those are your news headlines for Monday, March 25th, 2019. You know him, you love him. He's our guy, Cubby Kurt, with today's sports update. And in Cactus League action earlier yesterday, the White Sox had a 7-3 win against the Indians at Camelback Ranch. Sean Nolan had the win on the mound, allowing 3 hits with 4 strikeouts. Adam Engel went 1 for 2 at the plate with 2 RBIs and a solo home run in the 6th. The Cubs had a 24-6 win against the Padres yesterday that began with a 6-run series in the first. David Bodie was a force behind the plate, hitting 4 out of 5 with a 1 RBI and 3 runs. Mike Montgomery had the win on the mound for the Northsiders, despite giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, and 2 innings. Tomorrow, the White Sox wind down spring training against the Diamondbacks at 8:40 p.m. The Cubs face the Red Sox at 8:05 p.m. Central. In NCAA tournament action, some of the finals from yesterday, Tennessee drops number 10, Iowa, 83-77 in overtime. Duke, the number 1 seed, squeaked past number 9 UCF 77-76. Number 1 North Carolina over number 9 Washington 81-59, and number 3 Texas Tech over number 6 Buffalo. Those are some of your scores in the NCAA tournament. And finally in the NFL, Bears executive General Manager Ryan Pace was named Sporting News NFL Executive of the Year yesterday, an award voted on by all 32 team executives. Pace is the third Bears executive to win the award since it was first given to George Halas way back in 1956. Those are your sports headlines for Monday, March 25th, 2019.
Please follow us on social media. Our website is twogingers.com. That's gingers with a Z. On Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at 2gingers, and on Twitter at 2gingers, at Sir William 1015, and at the Duchess 1015.
It's time. The most interesting woman in the world. Some say if she would have ran back in 2016, she would be the first woman president. The one, the only, the award-winning, the Duchess.
Good day, Suburbia. This is the Duchess on spring break at a undisclosed location. Here is your 7-day forecast for Lake in the Hills and Huntley area. Today, high of 40 degrees and sunshine with a low of 24. Then tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high of 44. Wednesday, clouds continue with a high of 55. On Thursday, rain will set in with a high of 58 degrees. Friday, rain continues with a high of 46. On Saturday, we could see some snow showers. Yuck! With a high of 39 degrees. Then on Sunday, sunshine and a high of 44. Enjoy your spring break.
And now, the community calendar.
I love bringing us the community calendar. If you'd like me to announce something that's happening in our area, or maybe you have a special birthday or anniversary or even congratulations, hit me up on social media or email me at theduchess1015@gmail.com. Early voting does begin today, and there are 2 items that I would like to highlight that we strongly support here at the Morning Quickie. The first being the expansion for our local Huntley Library. If you don't know what I'm speaking of, you can definitely find all the information out on your Google machine, or you can go to www.huntleylibrary.org, but I for sure will be voting as a positive in the expansion for the Huntley Library. Also, our very own Sir William is running yet again for the school board. He has been with the school board since 2011 and would like to continue. So if you would be so kind as to give him a yes as well when you're out for your early voting. If you don't know where to go today, you can start by going to the Huntley Park District, 12015 at Mill Street in Huntley. They are open 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. today through Friday, March 22nd. Then also on Saturday, March 23rd, they will be open 9 a.m. until noon. Then on Monday, March 25th through Friday, March 29th, it will be again 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And then Saturday, March 30th, 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. If you haven't ever early voted, I do highly suggest that as well, as the lines tend to be a little bit less crowded. We will have all of this information on our Facebook page, and please don't forget to vote.
Guinea Pig Olympics. Who is gonna be the one to win? Guinea Pig Olympics. Guinea pigs running like the wind. Guinea Pig Olympics. Marvel at the blur of their tiny feet. Guinea Pig Olympics. The world's greatest guinea pig athletes. Jumping the stick, leaping the hoop, running the lawn. Who will be the one? Guinea Pig Olympics. Guinea Pig Olympics. Guinea Pig Olympics.
I'm tickled pink that things aren't going my way, 'cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning.
Hi, it's me, the Duchess. Sir William and I would like to thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Quickie. If you would be so kind as to share it with 2 of your closest friends, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Stay classy.
Bye-bye.